Welcome back, everyone, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 items that you need if you want to sell a bunch of sports cards. Before we get started, if you want to see if you won this night's 55 Bowman Jim Gilliam, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'll announce the winner for this as well as the giveaways for the next video. Now, some of these, even if you don't sell a bunch of sports cards, you're going to need because they're going to help your cards sell for a little bit more money and they're going to save you a bunch of time. So first off, number one, if you want your cards to sell for a little bit more money and look better, what you're going to need is to get yourself 2 pieces of black cardboard or maybe like black felt, something like that, as well as you're going to need 2 lights like this, which will help give you some light on your card. Now, number 2 is going to be if you're setting up at card shows, you're going to want to get some display cases. And you can find these for not super expensive on just Amazon. You can probably find them around $100 or less, which they'll definitely pay for themselves within 1 or 2 shows. It helps your cards present a little bit better, makes your table look a little more official when people walk by, and it also helps prevent the cases of people kind of snagging a card off your table. If it's in a display case, that's not going to happen. It can be a little bit of a pain dragging them around in and out of the show, but you can find some that aren't that heavy at all that you can easily kind of carry in and out. The third thing that you're going to want is going to be a subscription to VCP, VintageCardPrices.com. This website has basically any card you could want to look for. I haven't tried with ultra modern cards, but I have tried with cards all the way up into the early 2000s and even like the Mike Trout rookie. So it does have basically every card on there. And you can go through and list the last however many sales you want to look at. This is extremely helpful for rare cards that don't sell that often. You can find every sale going all the way back to like 2006, I believe is when they started. 130point.com is a good free option, but like I said, for rarer cards that don't sell super often, let's say like half grades, like something in a 3.5, you're going to be much easier finding that on VCP because you can find every sale of that grade and they update it just about every day. So for graded cards, I would certainly recommend VCP. I think it's $8 a month, which is easily worth it with the amount of cards, at least that I have to check. Now, number 4, if you're selling a lot of raw cards or maybe a lot of lower dollar cards, if that's your strategy, you definitely need a scanner for your cards. Now, I actually just got one of these super recently, so I'm still figuring it out a little bit, but I have gotten pretty decent at scanning stuff. It's super easy. You just kind of load the cards into the top, and then after that, it'll shoot them all down, scan them into your computer. I can do a whole video on this if you guys would like, so leave a comment if you'd like to see some more videos on how to use a scanner. And if you want to go all the way to the nicest scanners, you can get some that scan slabs and everything like that. I just use it for lower dollar cards, mostly commons and things like that, but it works very well for me. You can directly upload these right to eBay with prices and makes it super easy. So if you're trying to sell a high volume of sports cards, make sure you get yourself a high quality scanner. Now, once you start selling all these cards that you're going to be selling, you're going to need a nice label printer. Now, it may sound like it's a little bit extra, like you don't need it, but trust me, if you're sending out 6 to 15 packages in a day, you're definitely going to want a label scanner. It's a major pain to have to cut out every single label and tape it onto the package. You don't want to have to be running to the post office for them to be printing out you a new label every time you sell a card. So make sure you get a nice label printer. Another item you can get for probably $50 to $100 on Amazon. And that may be my number 1 most important thing out of any of these. It's going to save you a bunch of time and it's certainly worth it. Now, once you print this label, you're going to want a high quality box to ship it in. Lots and lots of people complain about how cards are shipped, so you're going to want to make sure that your shipping is above and beyond everyone else's. You can order 100 or 1,000 count boxes of these little black boxes here. This is what I use for everything besides plain white envelopes, and it's super easy. It's a little 5x7x1 cardboard box, and it's got the nice black aesthetic to it. What I'll do is I'll take the box, I'll take the card, as well as a bubble mailer. So I'll set the card in the bubble mailer, throw the bubble mailer in the box, just like that, and we'll just close it up. Makes it super easy and well protected. It's got basically built-in bubble wrap and a cardboard box around it, so you know your cards are not going to be getting damaged. And I can tell you certainly from personal experience, I've gotten dozens of compliments from happy customers saying, I'm glad you shipped this card safely. The way you shipped it is much nicer than everyone else. You don't need a whole bunch of bubble wrap. You don't need a whole bunch of tape. Just throw it in the bubble mailer, throw the bubble mailer in the box, and then you're good to go. And again, altogether, this costs probably 70 cents, certainly less than $1, especially if you're ordering in bulk. So don't be going to Walmart and buy like 10 bubble mailers for $10 or something. They're crazy expensive there. Just order like 100 of them on Amazon or something like that. Have them sit back and you can get them for like a quarter piece. Like I said, at the end of the video, we're giving away this Jim Gilliam. So we're about to spin the wheel here. If you want to win the next video's giveaway, lots of people wanted this 67 Topps Frank Robinson. So we're going to go ahead and give him away in the next video. So leave any comment and you'll have a chance at winning Frank Robinson. Now let's spin the wheel and see who Mr. Gilliam is going to. Got 27 entries up there. Let's see who wins. Looks like it's going to be a Collector's Dream Orlando, another good channel, so make sure to check out his channel. But Orlando, this is your Jim Gilliam. Make sure to leave a comment. I'll comment on one of your videos as well, letting you know that you won. And we'll get your contact information and send him your way. Thanks to everyone for entering.